Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
You all ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is a sham.
No.
Y'all,
Just stop.
get real.
Welcome to DBL. Welcome to DBL. Hello, everyone.
Right.
This is Al and
Yelled at
Erica.
us.
Am I saying it too loud?
Yeah, it was
Sorry.
a lot.
Welcome to DBL.
Hey.
Okay. We've been talking a lot about summer blockbuster seasons it's back in full force. Tom Hanks has been out and about promoting his new film Elvis, which looks really good. It's Baz Luhrmann. I really want to see it. But things got a little out of hand in New York City last night. Fans and the paparazzi nearly knocked over his wife, Rita Wilson. And check out Tom's response.
It's been a long time, Tom. How you been? Whoa. Stop it! What are you doing? Back the off! What are y'all doing? What do you want to do? People are crazy, bro. Knocking over my wife. Yeah, they're bugging. Sorry, talk about that.
Okay, Tom is also making headlines with people speculating about his health after they saw his hand shaking at one appearance. He's also been looking, people say, pretty thin, like at this Australian premiere for his film. Let's talk about the first thing first, the cursing. I've never seen Tom Hanks curse, but I had this many problems with him doing it. Zero.
Whoa.
This is what a zero is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a zero. Zero.
Tom Hanks defended his wife.
Thank you.
Who was shoved by fans,
Physically.
people who are supposed to be supporting them.
Yes.
And he turned around and did exactly what any man would do. He said, back up off my wife. That's B-A-C-K-U-P, off my wife.
I like that you spelled it.
Now we're talking about the idea that he might be having health issues. As opposed to speculating about his health, what we really should be doing is taking notes, because you defend your partner.
I mean, yes, you defend your partner, Erica, but also I was shocked at just the level of security. When I make an argument for if somebody's an A-list celebrity or not, I compare them to Tom Hanks, just in my mind. If I go, oh, they're pretty famous, are they like Tom Hanks famous? He's real famous. And the black gentleman in there was at one point in between him and his wife. There was another random, like, kind of squirrely looking guy behind them.
Yeah.
I was surprised and then it looked like there was a big older.
See, the paparazzi hits her, but then this guy steps in and it almost looks like he did it.
Security? Like, there's no security.
You're absolutely right.
There are YouTubers
You're right.
that have at least two security guards
there,
with them.
or is that just...
Who's that dude?
I don't know.
Who is that guy? Why are these people so close? There isn't, like, would J-Lo have let this happen?
Yeah.
Would you even be able to see somebody like J-Lo? There'd be four guys around four bigger guys before you even saw her. I was surprised at the lack of security. I thought he handled it well, but I don't think it should have even gotten to that point.
Yeah.
Somebody, whether it's his agency, maybe Tom Hanks has forgotten how famous he is. He's in movies. Everybody's in QAnon and weird controversial stuff. Somebody might think he's trying to eat babies.
Eat the babies.
You need to be really protective of being out in public right now, because there is a severe mental health crisis going on.
That's so true. And so I think all of us had this many cares about him doing that. Zero.
Yeah, it looks like you're making the heart sign, though.
Oh.
But in 2014, people used to do that.
Okay. Love you guys.
I love you.
Also, I also want to say about his health issue, he goes up and down with roles. A, we don't know if it's a role. B, you just saw him coming off like a big prosthetic suit for Elvis. And C, he has type 2 diabetes. He's been very open about that. Low blood sugar can make your hands sometimes shake. Let's not go to like health. I don't want to even go there.
Right.
None of us are clinicians.
I thought he looked healthy
He
anyway.
looks fine.
This is it's ridiculous that the reason why this is become such a topic, talking about Tom Hanks' health, is because he defended his wife.
Right.
Leave that for something else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leave it for something else. You heard her first. All right. This is so interesting. Monica Lewinsky is hitting back at Jennifer Aniston. So Jen, we're close, was doing an interview for Variety with Sebastian Stan when she made some controversial comments about how fame changed in the 90s. Let's take a look at this.
It was right at the time when the internet was just becoming. It really sort of shaped so much of a new culture, kind of, about this thing of people becoming famous for basically doing nothing, but yet having these incredible careers. And then women's sort of reputation. I mean, Pam, Paris Hilton.
We've been in that invasive kind of privacy since.
So I think she also mentioned Lewinsky in that clip, or no? Oh, we have another one. Now, what's interesting is that video clearly left out Monica's name, but check out, I see, that's right, the print version of the interview on Variety's website. I thought it was flipped. You can see the full quote that clearly includes Monica Lewinsky's name in black and white. So Monica hit back by liking this tweet that reads, "For women who preach empowerment to demean another woman's past and to drag her out for the sake of it looks really hypocritical."
Lot to unpack here. Lot to unpack. Erica, what are you thinking? I got thoughts.
Because she said Pam. So
right. Because he's in Tommy and Pam. He plays Tommy Lee, if you guys didn't know.
Right.
Sebastian
No.
Stan, yeah.
I've watched.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah. So I don't see that whole group of names is a little hodgepodgey to me.
Totally.
Yes.
Because I can understand her point, but I don't know if those names really prove or support her point.
Exactly.
Because, first of all, Pamela Anderson was not a willing participant of starting the internet. We call this so many people's internet. We call it Al Gore's internet, Beyonce's internet. Pam Anderson should have a Pam Anderson internet.
I hear you.
Pam Anderson was a big part.
Catalyst.
Right. So we should be referring to the internet too. She gets a slice of that credit. All right. So I don't know if she really supported it with the right examples. I think examples can be made.
Super.
Right.
But these don't seem like the ones.
I agree.
Well, there's a lot. I feel like this is one of the issues that I have, because if we've been talking about a super right-wing person that had given an interview where they said a name that was then taken out for the audio version, but accidentally or maybe on purpose left in for the print version, we would all be going crazy. That's like clearly biased in terms of whoever printed that source to protect her, much like with RBG when she said those things about the kneeling players, and that was taken out to keep her legacy, which thanks, to keep that alive. That's a whole nother subject. But when we look at this, first of all, I didn't like the fact that name was taken out, and the fact that she used Monica's name. It just shows you that for as much. And Erica, we talked about this a couple days ago. Remember when we were talking about the baseball team not wearing the gay uniforms? And I said it's not about the uniforms. It's not how you present. I don't care what you wear. I don't care what's on your T-shirt. It's what's in your heart. And Jennifer Aniston has been pro-women, and let's do this, ladies. And as soon as she had a microphone in front of her face, she threw a shot at a woman who has been put upon for 3 decades.
2 women, Pam and Monica.
Yes.
Neither of them asked for
what?
it.
Neither. Yes.
Those were both. Neither of them had any
why
agency
did she get
in
a
that.
pass?
Right.
Why did she
and
get a
may
pass?
I add, Al?
Because if Sarah Palin said this, please go ahead.
Very, very good point. May I add that Jennifer Aniston's parents were both famous. Her father was famous in soap operas, very much so. Many could say she got a leg up in many, many ways. So I think it was poorly said and incongruent names.
I don't think it was poorly said. It's what she felt. Stop making excuses for her because we like her.
That's fair.
how she felt.
That's fair. That's fair. This is how I feel.
I love you.
I love you so much. I'm yelling at you because I love you.
And I love you too.
Dang, I don't know. I feel like you're really right.
Yeah.
Yes.
We all have biases. She's in a show called Friends. She's your friend, but she's not your friend.
Wow. Coming up on DBL, our interview with legendary rapper Ice Cube. Yay! What was it like, thank you, making music again with Snoop Dogg and Too Short I Practiced? And a school's skirt-only rule for girls, it gets struck down in court. Are all dress codes outdated?
Closed captioning provided by...
This June, DBL isn't holding back.
I've already spent my time and all of my sanity on trying to make you happy.
I like a little cheese on my potatoes. That wasn't going on in my head.
That's what we need more of, conversations in this country like this show.
Thank you. DBL is all new every day.
Usually you just have one big guy. That's what celebrities generally have. They don't have more than one guy.
But there were 2 celebrities there.
Hey guys,
you know better than me.
I'm telling you.
You know better than me.
we're talking about Tom Hanks and that big gentleman. If he was a security, perhaps he should have stepped in a little sooner. But why didn't they jump in?
I just thought it was
Right. That's still the point to make.
Right.
Why didn't they do anything?
Yeah.
But don't make the point that they weren't there, because they were.
No, I said
they were there
like
and they
the
didn't
big
do
guy was
anything.
there. I would be. Of course, he had.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I just thought it was like poorly
Done. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And also lack of urgency at some point. It seemed very odd. And then when you pointed out,
he didn't seem to do anything.
Right.
He just stood there and then he
Right.
kind of helped him in the car.
right?
Because the young black guy said like, "You're bugging" or something, and was like face to face with Tom
But I
Hanks.
think it was from that weirdo guy that you pointed out.
the weirdo squirrely white guy.
With the white guy. I think he was the weirdest of them all.
Because then they.
Because I think the black guy got in between by accident. He was like, oh, not what I had. And then they showed Tom looking, and what he was looking at was that guy,
He
the
was
white
looking at the
squirrely
black
man.
guy, but I think the black guy got tripped up on Rita because of the weird white guy.
I don't think he meant to.
But I'm saying none of them should have been there.
No, yeah.
That was my thing. And I could
Kim
believe what you're
Kardashian,
saying.
they are like
It's
blocked
just like
from touching.
I'm not speaking about your opinions on any of this. I'm speaking about the sort of facts of the
Factual, yeah.
matter. That
Yeah, they had
you're
security.
aware that
Yeah.
they were there. They just didn't seem to do anything.
Yeah, so interesting.
Oh boy.
So, I don't.
Or at least one of them.
Kardashians have them like this. Did you know what Coco Chanel said? If you're a woman, walk like you have three men walking behind you.
What does that mean?
I think it means
Just
like
confidently?
Yeah, but I think it means like security. I think security. She meant like.
Like three big security.
I gotta look it up.
Take down this thing.
I gotta look it up. Welcome back. Are dress codes out of date, or even worse, are they a way of policing girls or black and brown people? The reason we're asking is because a school in North Carolina recently lost a lawsuit about its dress code. A federal appeals court ruled the school violated female students' rights by requiring them all to wear skirts, which you see here. The court said it was a violation of Title IX, which protects students from gender-based discrimination. So, DBL Nation, we want to know what you think. Are dress codes like this that require young girls to wear skirts outdated? Yes or no? Go to dblvote.com to weigh in. Al, your thoughts? You have a daughter. How old is your daughter?
15.
Oh boy.
Right.
Al.
Yeah, I know.
She's becoming a woman.
I can't even.
Oh my God.
I can't even process.
I'm sorry. Tell me what you
even.
think about this. If she was made to wear a skirt, how would you feel? Is she made to wear a skirt?
No, but I would have an issue with it. And the only way I would not have an issue with it is if everybody on that campus had an option to either wear skirt or shorts, and it did not matter how you identified. If for some reason this is a school in the Bahamas and they were like, it's hot, but we want everybody to have some kind of uniformity, I'm fine with that. But when we start going, just one group of people can do this or cannot do this, that's when
That's when the alarm bells go off.
Right.
For you.
I have no issues with dress codes. I think that dress
code.
Right. Yeah, I think that dress codes really serve a purpose, especially in schools, because, you know, there are issues of the disparity of income. Like some parents aren't able to give their children the latest designer stuff, and that results in bullying, and people feel really bad for them about themselves, and lowers their self-esteem. Most schools, I believe, or some schools, I'll say, who had dress codes have evolved with the dress codes, meaning there are different options for the shirts that they can wear.
Sure.
It's different. It could be shorts, it could be a skirt, it could be pants. But I'm with Al on that idea of these are all the options. You can be as creative as you want pairing these options together, but this is going to be the dress code, and anyone can wear whatever they want. I think this particular thing is absolutely outdated to require young girls to wear skirts.
Yeah, they said one of the girls' mother, who was a plaintiff in this case, said, "I'm glad the girls at Charter Day School will now be able to learn, move, and play on equal terms as the boys." Because I don't know if y'all know, but being in a skirt is very different than being in shorts. It is an uncomfortable position in any way you move. You don't feel free. You're constantly thinking. Now, my take is I don't believe in any dress codes. I went to a school in which they encouraged creativity. It was not a public school, and we had people in cool, weird bubble wrap black skirts and weird things. I know it's not for everybody, but fashion for me was a part of style and a way of expressing myself, and I really enjoyed that freedom.
Well, I love that, but also you went to a school of tremendous resource.
Exactly,
so
private school, right? Exactly. So there was all one level. Absolutely, absolutely. All right, let's take a look at the poll. 80% of you say yes. girls to wear skirts are outdated. No, 20% of you. The 20% of you, start wearing your skirt on a hot day and tell me if you think otherwise. Coming up on DBL, we talk with, it's the chafing. We talk about Ice Cube with the return of the Pro Basketball League, plus making some new music with other legendary rappers.
Most of us have heard the saying, you should drink 8 glasses of water a day. With this heat, is that enough water? The question, should everyone always be drinking exactly 8 glasses of water a day? Let's verify.
Our source is cardiologist Dr. Pyle Coley and the Mayo Clinic. According to the Mayo Clinic, water makes up about 50 to 70% of our body weight. Water also keeps your temperature normal, lubricates and cushions joints, and protects sensitive tissue. But Dr. Coley says many may not need the traditional 8 glasses.
Every day should not necessarily be the same amount. It should be adjusted up and down based on what you're doing.
So where does the standard 8 glasses of water come from?
That 8 glasses of water came from the fact that, based on a 2,000 calorie diet, for about every calorie that you consume, you need about 1 milliliter of water. That's about 2 liters or about 8 glasses.
Coley says the best way to tell if you're getting enough water in your system is the color of your urine.
It should be very light color. If it's starting to get dark yellow, that means you're not drinking enough.
It also depends on your activity level and if you are in a warm environment. The Mayo Clinic states most healthy people stay hydrated by drinking water and other fluids whenever they feel thirsty. For some people, fewer than 8 glasses a day might be enough, but others may need more. Dr. Coley says you can actually get water poisoning if you drink too much.
You drink so much water that you dilute out the salt in your blood.
So we can verify that no, not everybody should always drink exactly 8 glasses of water a day. With your Verify, I'm Megan Bragg.
Basketball fans can look forward to All-Stars, Hall of Famers, and world champions battling it out on the court. 5 years ago, Ice Cube launched the Big 3 League, and we spoke with the hip-hop icon about what else fans can expect from this season. Check it out.
DBL, again, it's good to see you.
Yes, and Tori, I got to jump right in because Cube, I need you to talk to myself and anybody that's over the age of 30 that still likes to play pickup basketball. You need to tell us how your game has changed since you've gotten older and how our game should adjust, because I just grab jerseys and kind of foul more now.
Yeah, it's probably time to retire, hang it up. I used to play a lot till I saw my friends tearing their Achilles, popping, hamstrings, and doing stuff like that. So I was like, let me retire, because I don't want to be an amateur with a pro injury. And so I decided to just watch now.
Well, I feel it. You're talking to one of those amateurs with a pro. I ruptured my Achilles tendon. So,
I was like, didn't you hurt your Achilles?
As well, so that's what's up.
He's right there for sure. All right, unlike the NBA, players and coaches can talk smack, and I like saying
Don't
it like,
say it like that. No,
okay.
No one likes
Very
that.
bad. During Big 3 games, who do you think will talk the most trash this season? Is there someone that sticks out to you?
I mean, Gary Payton. He's not a player, he's a coach, but he talks the most smack anybody I know, so, he's going to be doing it. I think what's great about allowing guys to be themselves is it ramps up the competition. I think trash talking is the American way, and we should not eliminate it from our sports.
Hey, I love that. You should run Cube 2024 for president with that. That should be your banner.
Trash talk.
Now, speaking of trash talk, and I was shocked to hear this, it seems like the NBA has a problem with your league, the Big 3. So can you talk to us about that beef?
Well, I wouldn't consider it beef. We want a working relationship. We think we have a complementary league. We have a lot of former NBA greats as part of this league. And, they want to continue to play when there's no room for them in the NBA. So, Like I said, we're 3-on-3, they're 5-on-5. They've been around 75 years. We've been around 5 years. So there's no competition. It's just complimenting each other.
That's symbiotic.
Exactly. And speaking about complimenting each other, let's get to your new supergroup album. Like, I'm a huge hip-hop fan, so it's a big deal to me. Mount Westmore got the man Too Short from the Bay Area, E40 also Bay Area, and Snoop will be available, and it'll be available as an NFT. So I know a lot of fans are wondering, hey, I don't know anything about NFTs. Can I still listen to this? Talk to them.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's like doing a record with my crazy cousins. You know, I've been knowing Snoop, 40, Short. Been knowing them my whole career. We've been friends for the longest. Now doing this project together, it's just been fun, like too much fun.
I can't miss. I must have been hypnotized by a hypnotist, 'cause every shot I take is every shot I hit. Rim bigger than the ocean, it's nothing but net.
Right now it is released as an NFT, but you know, it'll be released to the general public in a couple of weeks. Don't worry about it. We wanted to give people who wanted to you know, buy the record at a premium and also get extra perks. We wanted to give them a shot at it first, but the general public get their shot at it very soon.
Speaking for the general public, we can't wait. So I'm going to get on that now.
My mom called it a NIFT.
Yeah.
Instead of an NFT, she's like, can I get it as a NIFT? Yeah, that's right. It's nifty. Judy, the old Jew, I love it.
Yeah, it is better than NFT. Yeah.
It is nifty. Thank you so much for joining us, Ice Cube. It's lovely to have you on again. DBL Nation, catch the Big Three on CBS and Paramount Plus this summer, and visit big3.com for the official game schedule. Always a pleasure.
Congrats on 5 years, my man.
Mazel tov. We'll be right back.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks, man.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by...
If you spend time on Facebook, you may have seen a friend post something like this. A warning that scammers are cloning every account and not to accept friend requests from people you're already friends with. Verify viewer Michael reached out to us on verifythis.com to ask, are scammers cloning Facebook accounts? So Michael, let's verify. Our sources are Facebook, digital privacy company NordVPN, and cybersecurity firm Bitdefender. Facebook cloning is when someone uses your name and picture to create a fake account. And our sources all agree that, yes, scammers are cloning Facebook accounts to try to trick people into sending money or downloading risky software. Here's how Bitdefender explains it works. First, a scammer takes information from your public profile, like your name, picture, and demographics, and uses it to create a fake account. Then they send friend requests to people you know, sometimes claiming that your old account was hacked and to only use the new fake account. Once they accept the request, the scammer may try to manipulate them into sending money or clicking on malicious links. NordVPN says you can protect yourself by limiting what information is visible in your public profile. Also, be on the lookout if you get a friend request from someone you're already friends with. If you suspect an account was cloned, you can report it to Facebook. With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis.
Home prices and rents continue to rise, but the federal minimum wage hasn't changed since 2009. One viral tweet claimed, quote, the average rent in the U.S. hit a new record high of $1,827 last month. On the federal minimum wage of $7.25, people take home $1,256 a month. Let's verify. Has typical rent in America exceeded the income earned on federal minimum wage? Our sources, the Department of Labor, and 3 real estate sites that produce research on rent prices. The federal minimum wage is $7.25 per hour, so let's calculate monthly income. On a 40-hour work week, if you worked 52 weeks a year, that comes out to $1,256 per month, just like the tweet claimed. Now, of course, some states have minimum wages higher than that, but we'll come back to that. The tweet says the average rent in America is $1,827 per month. That number comes from Realtor.com's April estimate of median rent. It's based off units advertised on the site in the top 50 metro areas and only includes studio, 1-bedroom, and 2-bedroom apartments. Redfin does a similar estimate based on listed units of all sizes. Its number for April was $1,962 per month. And Zillow's estimate actually tries to account for all rents, not just new listings. Their national typical rent number, $1,927 per month. All of those rent estimates are significantly higher than the $12.56 per month you can make on federal minimum wage. That means we can verify that the tweet is truthful when it claims typical rent has exceeded the income earned on the federal minimum wage. So what wage would you have to make to afford typical rent in the U.S.? Using Zillow's 1927 estimate, you need to make $11.22 per hour. And that's just to make rent. It doesn't account for taxes or other living costs. 16 states plus D.C. have minimum wages that high, but the cost of rent in those states may be higher than the national estimates. With your Verify, I'm Casey Decker.
It is a great week to shop, so get those phones out to scan our QR code because you're not going to want to miss these deals. Take a look. Steph, what do you have for us today?
Hi, Tori. Hello, DBL Nation. Guess what? We've got some amazing products and deals just like this one.
Whoa.
So high tech. We've got the Miko Yoisho Shiatsu foot massager. So this deal includes 1 foot massager, 2 wireless remotes, plus a year-long warranty.
Ooh.
You're not going to believe this deal. So normally it's $149, but guess what, Tori?
What?
We've got it for $79.
Okay.
It saves 47%. All right, on Tori, we've got C-Max Bravo multifunction smartwatch.
Ooh.
And it's pink. This deal includes 1 smartwatch and 1 charging cable. So normally this is $160, but guess what? You can get it for just $39. It saves you 76%. All right, now this one, we've got the 3-pack of Sterno Home flameless LED candle lamp.
I'm obsessed with that.
So pretty. So with this deal, you get 3 lanterns that you can illuminate your entertaining space with. They're normally $49, but guess what?
Please say good.
We have them for $19. That saves everyone 61%. This is probably one of my favorite things we've got this week. It's the Home Basics cushioned lap desk.
Okay.
So this includes one of these lap desks in cherry or a natural finish. So normally this is $35.
That's not even bad for that.
No, but guess what, Tori? We've got it for $15.
Oh my gosh.
So it saves everyone 57%.
Guys, head on over to morningsave.com. You can snag all these amazing deals at the lowest prices, or you can even scan the QR code right on screen to take you directly to these products on Morning Save's website with your cell phone. Thank you so much, Steph. I like that little lap desk because I bought a day bed. But I do want to say I got recognized, and you guys know that's really rare.
Yes.
And when it happens, like, it's a big deal. So to Felita from Park Burger, which means happiness, felicitous, felicity, I just want to say thank you. It was lovely meeting you.
Oh.
Okay. DBL's new every day. Same time, same place tomorrow. Okay, bye, everyone.